Common Talks. My name, of course, is Jake Hughes. This is going to be my channel where I spew information, all sorts of different things. Mainly going to stick with sports because that's where my knowledge is at. Today, main topic we're going to be talking about is the UFC MMA kind of world. Basically, what's been going on with the UFC is there's been a lot of fighters who feel disrespected or kind of slighted, since there are the Conor McGregors, the Ronda Rouseys, people who seem to get all this attention, and because they create a lot of sales for the UFC kind of gives them special treatment, a la no title match for the featherweight championship. However, today we're not going to talk about solely UFC. It is going to mainly be Bellator. Bellator has made a lot of big moves recently. One big one was Rory MacDonald signing with Bellator. Everyone thought that was a crazy move by Rory, and I originally thought, okay, this is going to set up something bigger. Rory MacDonald's the first piece of the puzzle to fall. A few months went by, nothing really came about that. Lots of rumors of UFC legend GSP coming through and fighting Rory. A lot of talk about that in the UFC, however, it never seemed to happen. GSP starts getting his tracks rolling to create a comeback. What happens with that is nothing. Basically, whole bunch of build-up. Toronto card is announced. No GSP fight announcement. But what it did create was a lot of hype, and everyone's getting excited for GSP. Now, I would love to see a Rory MacDonald GSP fight. However, it was never in the cards until today, when this article was posted. GSP is now a free agent after having UFC contract terminated. Now, a big thing with that is it now allows GSP to basically become a free agent and fight anywhere he wants. A lot of speculation about this being a more of a build-up from the UFC wouldn't surprise me. However, my first initial thought is we're going to see Bellator make a huge move to make themselves solidified number 2 behind UFC, and with that, you're going to see GSP versus Rory MacDonald within the next 3 to 4 months. I feel this has been in the works for a long time, and the reason GSP started making comments about his comeback was because he knew he had so many months left on his UFC contract, had to do a few media appearances, and got those out of the way with the intention of building up a fight. However, that never happened, so I feel you're going to see GSP, Rory MacDonald, Bellator before the end of March. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you do like what I am saying here. In the sports world, we also have Toronto Bluejays today taking on the Cleveland Indians in Game 2. As I am a Canadian, I am hoping the Toronto Bluejays pull it out. Baustista is batting first, and last time Gibbons did this, it was kind of a shock to the baseball world. No one thought that he could sort of pull this off, and what ended up happening was a lot of success. A lot of batters ended up getting a lot hotter than they normally did. And historically, with this Blue Jays team, when one person gets hot, the entire team seems to follow trend. When they go cold, they're all cold, and it is the worst possible scenario for the Blue Jays right now. So I will stop recording this video, watch the game. I will give you my thoughts next week about everything that's going on. Again, please hit that like button if you like what we're doing here. Hit that subscribe button. And remember, my name is Jake Hughes, and this is Common Talks. I will see you next week.